Hey, welcome to our Wednesday afternoon broadcast. Today we are going to be talking about intermittent fasting and the aging woman. Welcome to our broadcast, whether you're joining us live or you're catching this as a rebroadcast on Facebook and or our YouTube channel. Please take a second, whether you're live or catching us on the rebroadcast, to leave me a comment in the comment section. That way I know that you were here, and I can leave you a comment in response to whatever it is you happen to say in the comment section to me. So I always appreciate having that opportunity to have a two-way conversation with you guys. If you're new, please consider subscribing or liking the Facebook page. That way you will know when we upload new content or broadcast live. Make sure you hit that bell on YouTube or you hit the notification default on Facebook, and that way you will actually be sent a message when we go live in our community and you can participate with us. So like I said, today we're going to be talking about intermittent fasting and the aging woman. My name is Diane, and for the past 25 years, I have been helping women find new nutrition plans and fitness programs to help them look and feel their best and live their most authentic life. I am an aging woman, as are a lot of the women who are in this community. And before I get started on the topic, I want to just take a second and define aging woman as it applies to this community and how we really gear the topics of conversation that we have here. And to me, aging woman is really any woman who's going through the aging process. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're boxed into, one of those, checkbox areas when you're filling out a form or something. Are you 18 to 29? Are you 30 to 49? We're not concerned about that. An aging woman is any woman who is going through the process of hormonal change, and it is affecting her body and or her lifestyle in a way and maybe she is not happy with. And what we do really try to do here is share information and experiences so that you can maybe take some things into consideration and make some shifts in your lifestyle so that you can look and feel your best while living your life most authentically. So why intermittent fasting and the aging woman? What I want to take you through is sort of a little bit of a timeline of aging and how we have changed the way we consume nutrition as we have aged. So as an infant has a very distinct or a very specific way of receiving nutrients and the type of nutrients that they receive for very specific reasons based on how their body is at that time. As we progress from infancy to the toddler stages, again, there's a shift in nutritional uptake because our body systems, our digestive system, our metabolism is set for whatever a toddler's needs are. Then we progress up through like the younger, maybe like school age type of years. Again, we make nutritional shifts because our body dynamics are changing. As we're in our teens, again, we have new nutritional requirements. And so again, our nutritional guidelines should be looked at, or the way we are putting nutrients into our body should be considered, especially as we are experiencing some change. And then again, in our 20s, in our childbearing years, post-childbearing years, and then as we start going through perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. All of those stages of aging really do require us to look at what we're doing in our world or lifestyle as far as nutrition goes, and we should make adjustments accordingly, according to the demands of what our body needs. So what happens to us as we start to age, and I'm going to speak specifically here from like childbearing years on, because that's when we as women really do have the most significant hormonal changes that would probably be considered a little bit adverse, meaning that we're not the happiest with them when we just immediately go through the stage of maybe having a child, maybe when we're nursing, we have those hormonal changes, recovering and balancing back out after that, and then going on to the stages where our hormones naturally, because of the way our bodies are designed, start to decrease in level, and then we go through a whole new change. I call that reverse what did I call that? Now I'm getting a blank on what I want to say. Puberty, reverse puberty is what I call that. So it's the same sort of phase that we go through when we're in puberty, but the reverse activity happens. Puberty, our hormones rev up, and then when we're in perimenopause, our hormones rev down. oftentimes the same side effects happen, but they happen in different stages of our life, so we feel them in a different way. And we really do need to consider how we are using our nutrition in our daily life to accommodate what is happening in sort of the downward production of some of these hormones, and how our hormones are also interconnected and how one hormone really can affect the other. So why is it that when we start going through these changes, post having a baby, maybe post nursing, and then as we're going through perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause, why is it that we expect to get the same results from nutrition that we got in our 20s, or maybe when we were in our teens, or maybe when we were in grade school? Who knows what you're referring back to in your own food story? And is it realistic to think that we should go in and start reevaluating some things based on where we are today? A lot of what we're doing, and I'm speaking we from me and a lot of the community members that we have here who have gone through one of our courses, is we always defer back to the last time we were happy or thought we were happy with what we were doing with our nutrition. And that generally links back to a diet, something that we did for X amount of time that was usually pretty restrictive, but we yielded a pretty nice result for a moment in time. And because of the way our brain works and because of the way our emotions tie into past experiences, I know for me especially, I always defer back to those times and go, why can't I just do what I did back then when I was in my 30s? Or for me, my most fit physique time was probably in my mid 40s. Not that I was doing things healthy, but that's really when I was getting the best results, right before I started perimenopausal stages. And I think, why can't I just go back to doing what I did back then and get the same results? Well, you can't, because you're not the same woman. I can't do what I did after I had my first baby to get the same results I had after that, because I'm not the same woman. We have to consider where we are today and create a new mind map. And we've been talking about this a lot this last month with reading our book, The Happiness Approach, and talking about how it is we're creating these mind maps that really do direct us on the journey that we're going through life. And the mind maps that we have are probably the maps that we created the last time we did something and felt like we got a great result. Now, the thing that we need to remember is, if that result was so great, why aren't we still benefiting from it? Why did we come off of that benefit? Why did we change that lifestyle? Why did we go back to the way we were when maybe we were on that diet? And why didn't we have the opportunity to create a lifestyle that would sustain us on that roadmap that we created for our mind? And a lot of times it's because diets are just set up that way. We know that. We've been involved in them, and that they're short term and they're extreme, and you get a result, and it's hard to maintain that result because it's hard to maintain that lifestyle. So what I really like to emphasize with intermittent fasting for the aging woman is that we can finally throw away a lot of those rule books, and we really have an opportunity, one, because we're grown-up women. Probably most of us are in a stage of life, even if you're in the younger stages of the aging process I defined, even 30s, 40s, where we have a little bit more control of our time and maybe even our resources. And we have an opportunity to really experiment with some things. I know in my lifestyle, it's so much easier for me to manage what I want to do with nutrition because I don't have toddlers at my feet, or I'm not nursing a baby. And my kids are kind of dependent, are not as dependent on me as they were when they were in their younger years. So we have that opportunity as well. And it really is a good time for us to reconsider what it is that we need to do as we're maturing through our life, to also mature in what it is that we're doing with our nutrition and the decisions that we're making to accommodate this new season of life that we're in. And think about what it is our body demands are and what our body needs are, and then really accommodate that with a new set of nutritional guidelines that we have the opportunity to develop based on the lifestyle that we want to live. We all know that as we age, there's things that just decrease We know our hormones are decreasing. We know our collagen is not producing the same way. We supplement that to make sure our skin stays great. We know that energy-wise, yes, you just don't have that abundance of energy you once had. You just don't need it. I mean, it's just the way we were created to go through life. The good news is that we can get some of that stuff back if we do consider changing our nutrition based on the season of life we're in. We went from infancy to a change to toddler years. We went from a change from grade school eating to adolescence and the whole process of being in those hormonal changes. We eat differently when we're in our childbearing years. We eat differently when we're pregnant. We eat differently when we're nursing. We should also be considering eating different now that we don't have to have all of those demands on our hormones like we did in the past. And this is where I think intermittent fasting is so perfect for the aging woman. And I know that there's conflicting information out there that says, first of all, women should not participate in intermittent fasting, and heaven forbid a woman who's going through some hormonal changes participate in intermittent fasting. But what we are proving here with this community with thousands of women now is that we really can benefit, and we should really consider the benefits of what intermittent fasting can do for us as we're aging. The truth is that our metabolism is slowing down, but we have an opportunity to really get it to rev back up if we just listen to those signs and signals our body is sending us and understand the chemistry that happens when we put ourselves in a fasted state. We also have an opportunity to really control what our body is doing with the process of a lot of this hormonal body fat that's being put on it. By putting ourselves into a fasted state, we give our body the opportunity to utilize those fat sources as a source of energy. We talk a lot here about the energized sense of calm. So you can have that energy back as you start to lose that naturally if you change the nutrition plan that you have in place in accordance with the season of life that you're in. We need to consider this as we go through the aging process. Also, as we're going through the aging process, we know that some of the body systems that we have, some of the chemical reactions that we have, some of the things that used to work very smoothly and very efficiently start to just not work that way anymore. And it is a process of just time under the belt. You know, the fact that I know for me, I'm 52 years old. My body has been working hard for me and has been amazing to me for 52 years, but it's probably getting a little bit tired. And I need to understand that as well and really start to pay attention to how I can pay my body back so that I can get another 50 years out of it, how I can get another great energized, healthy 40 to 50 years out of my body. You have to look at it like you would any other piece of machinery that you have that's been working hard for a set amount of years. How do you bring it back new life? And that's really what we try to teach here with intermittent fasting for today's aging woman, is that we can offset some of those things that we're not happy with as we age, but we have to consider what it is that we're doing in our daily life. How are we fueling our body? How are we understanding the changes that are going on in our body's systems? And are we accommodating that as an aging woman, or are we still kind of following that mind map of where we were when we were in our younger years? And I think we end up cheating ourselves out by expecting those results that we got in our 30s or 40s or 20s or 50s or whatever stage that you're in this process. And we really should start respecting where we are today and what our body is capable of doing and where it's been for us and where we want it to go for us. And making some subtle changes are really all that you need to do once you get your body balanced back out. It's not anything that I think that we should look at in a negative way either. I think having an opportunity to make a choice and having an opportunity finally in our lives to really listen to our body and create the lifestyle that we want is a true gift. And I'm loving this stage of life that I'm in, knowing that it's not perfect. Trust me, I have days where I just don't feel my best, and those are the days I really do try to slow down and give my body some grace and understand that there must be something going on that needs to just be shuffled around and fixed. And then there's those days that I feel absolutely on top of the world, and I take full advantage of those days too. So by no means does intermittent fasting create a perfect set of days for you for the rest of your life, but it does give you an opportunity to really tap in some of the opportunities that we have as we age to really be able to flourish when it feels like a lot of things are just being ripped away from us. We do have the opportunity to hold on to our metabolism and our energy and some of our youthfulness if we just learn how to eat like an aging woman. And when I say eat, I mean really put the nutrients in our body that our body's demanding from us as we go through this process. It's amazing to watch all the women in our courses go through this process of aha moments and get that vitality back and that new sense of energy and the new sense, I think, of purpose that we have as an aging woman. Not really understanding what's going on and always chasing what we had in the past can be a very frustrating time for a lot of us women because there are so many changes going on. But I think once we accept it and embrace it and really give it the grace that it deserves, we have an opportunity to really own where we are as aging women. And then I think that's where the true beauty of where we're going to be able to flourish, especially as a community like we have here, and really own where we are in this stage of life. We've earned it. We've earned the opportunity to stand proud as aging women. We've earned the opportunity to stand on our own and really start to make decisions for ourselves. And we really should embrace that and take full advantage of it at every opportunity. So if you're one of those aging women that just doesn't know where to start, I welcome you to jump into our October course. We start next weekend. So there's plenty of time for you to still sign up with us, and we would love to have you. We're also doing a lot of work in this community on really focusing in on how it is we are living our everyday life, changing some of those mindsets that we have, those mental maps that we've created from the past, and learning how to let them go and really create a new lifestyle for ourselves as we go through this aging process. And I also want to invite you to that part of what we're doing here in this community. Starting on October 1st, we are going to be bringing our Book of the Month Club into a more intimate group and really breaking down our book and applying it to our everyday lives as aging women. It'll be a course that we're teaching. We'll be doing mindset in the course for October, where we are really going to be working on the way that we're so set in thinking about our life and maybe our purpose and what we're doing in our everyday, and really trying to open our mind to being a little bit more in that growth mindset and opening up opportunities for ourselves and letting go some of the things of our past. So I'm super excited about being able to dive in deep with you guys with that. And then we're also doing a 31-day declutter challenge. I know for me, I'm a very organized and orderly person, and when any aspect of my life feels decluttered, I just feel like I'm a hot mess. So in the month of October, along with mindset, I think it's going to be a great combination. We're also going to be purposely decluttering very specific areas of our life to kind of just clear out some of the chaos and really be able to hone in and focus on this last quarter of 2018, so we are in a perfect position to kill it in 2019 and really be able to live the best version of ourselves. So look for that. Registrations are included on the links as well as on both social media outlets. So we'll be doing that every month, a new focus, and the first one starts October 1st, so I'm super excited to share that with you guys here. If you're not interested in going in a group with us, don't worry, we're still going to do a Book of the Month Club on Instagram. It just won't be as intimate and it won't be as deep of a dive as we'll be doing inside of our course starting on the 1st of October. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in on Facebook really quick. I'll welcome everybody, answer any questions that you guys have, and then we will jump into YouTube and welcome everybody and answer questions there. Nicole, hello. Max, hello. Michelle is here. Anna, Teresa, I'm here. Good to have you, girlfriend. Janet from Nevada, good to have you. Anna, you are aging well. That is fantastic. Lou, good to see you as well. And then Eileen, I'm excited to catch you live. Thank you for and I think my Facebook is locking up again. Let me see. Here we go. Thank you for the transitional class. Oh, girlfriend, you are so welcome. Thanks for jumping in with us for sure. I love it. Okay, let me see the other comments that just came in. Let's see, where did I leave off? Okay, there we go. Pam, good to have you here. Susie, loving the new courses coming. Yeah, I'm excited too. I love teaching that kind of stuff. And Michael's going to jump in on some of our courses as well. We're going to share some of the things that our family has gone through and kind of share some of our personal experiences with you guys and see if that can help you guys get through some stuff or share some lessons that you guys might be able to utilize in your life. We're going to talk about financial stuff. We're going to talk about raising kids. We're going to talk about decluttering is going to be the first month that we're going to do. So we have a subject for every month, and it's going to be a month by month thing. So if you have a month where you're busy and you can't jump in, not a problem. If you have a month where you're like, yeah, that doesn't really interest me, or I've already read that book, I don't want to go into it again, you can skip a month and then you can jump into the next month. Very flexible. We wanted to make it so you can jump in and out at your convenience with whatever you have going on in your life. But I'm super excited to see you guys in wherever it fits for you, that's for sure. Gina, hi from your Belinda. Jump back into IF after a few months off, doing 24 and feeling better each day. Love IF. Awesome. I'm super excited for you, Gina. And that's what I love about it too, the ability to jump in and out whenever you want. And the fact that you don't always have to take things to the extreme. Just really listen to what your body's really leading you toward and pay attention to that and honor that. And then that's where you're really going to find your best results, both physically, mentally, and emotionally with what you have going on, that's for sure. Cassia, hello. Natalie, hello. Janet, good to have you. Patty, let's see. Anna, hello. I did the 5-2 diet 4 years ago in my late 30s. I lost 50 pounds. I felt great. Then in 2015, I had a hysterectomy. Started raising my nieces in 2016. Wow, bless you for doing that. Life changed things, and I've gained it all back. I'm trying to fast again, but it's much harder now. Anna, you should jump into our course. We teach you how to do it very specifically in a very slow and logical way so your body adjusts slowly. And it's a lot different than the 5-2 diet. You might find that it's easier to stick with and it'll kind of get you the results that you're looking for. So I would love to have you jump in with us. Kim, hello, August and September class. Love catching you live. Yeah, I love when you're here with us live too. Thanks so much. Miwa, hello. Marcy, Patty, love that shirt. Great color for you. I'm in September course and really appreciating being in control of me and the freedom to make this work for me and my life. Thanks for helping me figure it all out. Yeah, you're welcome, Patty. This was one of the shirts that we sold in our t-shirt shop that we are looking to relaunch again probably in a month or so. So keep your eyes out. I love it too. It has like a nice little hoodie in the back. It's super lightweight. I love it. Jillian, I feel better than I have in years, and I think I look better because I get a lot of compliments and enjoy them. My jeans that I have on today are way too big. Well, there you go. Sorry your jeans are big, but congratulations that your jeans are big. And then Janet, signing up for the monthly mindset challenge. Is there an alumni code for this class? Janet, no, we didn't do an alumni code because it's a whole separate thing and we're trying to keep it just low cost for everyone. So we just kind of left it mainstream price for everyone. Gina, I love not having to worry about what to eat all day until I break my fast. It gives me more energy to get more done without stopping to eat. I love that feeling of not being hungry. Yeah, it's a great feeling for sure. Or not being starving or ravenous, I guess is the case. I actually look forward to feeling hungry. It makes me feel like I'm doing everything correctly, but I like to feel in control of the hunger. So that's kind of a nice transition to get to as well. And then Cindy just joined the October challenge class. I need to declutter. Yeah, I know. It's going to be super fun. Lisa, getting some much inspiration from the September refresher and excited for October and decluttering. Caught you live again. Wow. Love having you guys here live. That is for sure. I love the fact that you're so willing to comment too. That makes the live seem so much more engaging with the whole community. So I always appreciate you guys checking in with me. Thanks for doing that. Dina, hello. Lauren, hello. Lisa, Elizabeth, and Elsie are here. Anastasia's here. Let's see. Debbie, hello. Good to see you on YouTube, girlfriend. From Ohio. Norma, will my muscle and collagen come back? How do I know that I'm getting better? I have lost weight from 169 down to 132. Help. Okay, help for what? Your collagen, your body just stops producing collagen at a certain point, so you have to supplement with it. And so I supplement with like a collagen supplement. I just put in a shake. You can also use like bone broth is supposed to be good for collagen. So do your research. A lot of people who are vegan, you have to search out like a vegan collagen supplement. But collagen is one of those things you have to now put in as like an exogenous type of thing because your body just doesn't produce it the way it used to. And that's just from hormonal changes and stuff like that. So you have to supplement with it for sure. Let's see. I'm in Seattle. Just did autophagy 3 days, water only. Been keto 8 months, down 49 pounds, 29 pounds to go. Awesome. Good for you, girlfriend. Jennifer, hi there. Lone Tree, Colorado. Finally starting to lose a little weight and deep into the energized sense of calm. 24 really is the sweet spot. Yeah, it is for sure. Let's see. Elsie. New here, sorry if this was asked already, but what do I do about my breath? Are you talking about keto breath? If you're talking about keto breath when you first start transitioning into this lifestyle, it eventually balances out, and what you'll notice is that once you really get your carbohydrates under control and your body gets used to utilizing ketones more efficiently, that and eventually subsides, and you'll notice that you'll have, like, not only will you not have keto breath, but your breath in general will not be as bad. Like, you don't have that bacteria kind of odor in your breath. So you just have to kind of ride it out and be consistent, and it'll eventually kind of balance itself out for sure. Okay, let's see, where did I leave off at? The breath one. Let's see. Okay, hi from Seattle. Just did, okay, already did that one. When is the next class for October? So Dean, the next class for October starts not this weekend, not next weekend. It's the 5th or 6th of October. So once you sign up, or if you go to the link, it'll show you what day it is. But I know it's like the welcome is on Friday, and then the first class part actually starts on Saturday and Sunday of that weekend. So it's the 5th or 6th of October for sure. Let's see. Jennifer, Lone Tree, Colorado, finally starting to lose weight. Oh, we already did that one. Let's see. Trisha, will you deal with exercise in any of your monthly topics? When I started the September course, I only had 7 pounds to lose, and I have lost 5. So very happy to see less flesh overall. So we do an F3 course that's going to also be starting in October, I think around the same weekend as our course. And that's 3 weeks of really concentrating on exercise and how to incorporate exercise with this lifestyle, and how to really monitor and manage some of the numbers that are associated with exercise to make sure that you're kind of getting the results that you want. So just make sure you're on our email list, and then we'll make sure that we get you that invitation to do that when that starts as well. Lorraine, I'm here. Another great lesson on how to not stay stuck in our past way of looking at things. So happy to know I have learned new skills that are getting beyond my previous life of being stuck. Yeah, for sure. We always have to remember that, you know, life deals us seasons, and seasons are a good thing, you know, because sometimes the seasons are great and sometimes the seasons are not so great. And I think the thing to do is just stop panicking when we hit a season and go back to our resources. Maybe you're having a season where you just need to slow down a little bit. You know, I go through seasons myself. I go through seasons of highs, and I go through seasons of lows, and I go through seasons of being productive and seasons of just being in a funk. And the best thing to do is just figure out a way to manage it the best way you can without having to just throw in the towel or exit your life. And also know that that's okay. We're not supposed to be perfect. We have highs and we have lows. And what you want to do is make sure you reach out for help if you're feeling like you're in a low, and if you're in a high, maybe offer help to people. I don't know. But it's okay to go through those seasons. And you just have to adjust with them as they occur, and know that life is not going to be the same every single day. And who would want it to be, right? So just listen, and then make sure you're reaching out when you need help for sure. Tina, hi from New York, a July grad, finishing up week 12 in the program, fasting 20 to 22 hours a day, down 12 pounds, 2 clothing sizes, sleeping like a rock, living the energized sense of calm every day. Tina, that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So fantastic. You did the work, and now you can reap the benefits from it. Elizabeth, just completed 1 year of IF, down 65 pounds and 10 sizes, almost 60 years old, postmenopausal. It is possible, ladies. Thank you, Diane. You are awesome. Elizabeth, that is amazing. Congratulations to you. I would definitely say you created a lifestyle. So now just stick with what you're doing. That's working for you, and you will be able to benefit from that for many years. So congratulations to you, Elizabeth. Shell, hello from Virginia Beach, new to this way of life, but feeling a difference. Awesome. And then Mila, hello, what meals do you recommend to break the fast? And after that, what meal is better for the last one of the day? Thanks. I really don't talk much about meals specifically for people, because I do believe that's personal and sort of an intimate thing, because we have so many different things that chemically happen to us when we start to put nutrition in our body. So we talk a lot about the keto-like lifestyle and the fact that you want to maintain a higher fat, naturally occurring fat, moderate to low protein, and a conscious carbohydrate lifestyle. And so you just plug in the foods that fit in those three categories that work best for you and your body systems with the things that you have going on with you. And that should be what you should put in your feasting window. And then I don't necessarily believe that you should be eating 1, 2, 3, whatever meals a day. I think you designate a feasting window and then you put nutrients in your body till your body sends you the signals that it's satisfied is really the best way and the way I teach handling your feast for sure. And then Linda, from Florida, how I speed up the weight. Are you asking how you speed up the weight loss? Time and consistency is the best way for sure on that one. Let me see if there's any new comments over here on Facebook. Janet, you're welcome. Join the Mindset Challenge book, bought, bam. Awesome. I can't wait to have you in there. It's gonna be super fun. And I think you're living in I know you're living in a new place. So I'm not sure how much decluttering you'll have to do because I'm sure you did that when you picked up and you moved and you started your new life where you are, but I know things can get cluttered pretty quickly, so we'll work on helping you keep that new place of yours clutter-free for sure. Cindy from Maine, hello, and then Donna, I did a course earlier in the year and would like to join again in October. Will the discounted link be in an email to me or my back office? Donna, are you talking about doing like the transitional course? Or did you want to jump into the F3 course? So why don't you do me a favor and email me at dianeparhamfitness.com. Let me know what you're looking for specifically, and then we can get you pointed in the right direction for October, depending on where you are now. Because the F3 course might be good, or maybe just joining the Declutter Challenge and just getting some focus back from what you want to do in your life, and being involved in a like-minded, positive community might just be enough to put you back on track too. So email me, let me know what you're looking for, and then we'll get you plugged into the right place for sure. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Michael and I are off to go support our beautiful little Gabster in her cross-country meet today. So she has a meet that she'll be running in. So we're gonna head out of here and go do that with her. Thanks for jumping on live with me. Thanks for clicking this and watching the rebroadcast. If you're a rebroadcast viewer, please leave me a message there. Lots of stuff going on in October. Don't be confused. Email us if you have any questions about anything. The intermittent fasting for today's beginner group will be starting the first weekend of October. So that would be the 5th and 6th is when we kick that off. Our Declutter and Mindset Challenge group will be starting October 1st. So email us if you need that, or just look around. There's links everywhere. And then we have an F3 course that would be starting in October as well. We're doing some final changes and adjustments to that one, and we'll get that information out to you as soon as we have that available. Lots of places for you to jump in with us. Always feel free to reach out to us. Always feel free to leave comments, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Have a great rest of your Monday, and then we'll see you over on the IF Keto Family Life page on Friday.